Hello student, this is another important video and the topic is very important. The topic is very important for all the students who are appearing for judicial services examination, but history part is also there. So remember student, when we discuss about the historical aspect, then in the mains examination, some questions are asked from the modern history or you may ask about this ancient or medieval history. So today I have taken the topic and the topic is very important. First of all, I will give you the static GK part. In the same topic, I will explain to you the recent development. So the topic is Nehru-Liaquat Pact. What is this Nehru-Liaquat Pact? Nehru-Liaquat Pact, which was signed in 8 April 1950, it was specifically dealt with the minority, means those people who belong to a minority, they were protected in these two countries. So when we know that India was parted into two parts in the year of 1947 and then after Mountbatten Plan, the country was divided into two parts. One that is India, other that is Pakistan. So the minority from Pakistan migrated to India and the minority living in India who belonged to Muslims, they were migrated to the Pakistan. So there was a lot of riot, disturbance, law and order was completely disturbed. So thereby, to protect the right of minority people living in these two countries, the Prime Ministers of India at that time, Dr. Jawaharlal Nehru and the Pakistan's Prime Minister, that was Liaquat Khan. So they signed a treaty that was popularly known as Delhi Pact also, in which it was ascertained that both the countries will try to make that kind of provision which will certainly protect the right of minorities. So this was basically the Nehru-Liaquat Pact, which was dealt to protect the right of minorities. Now coming to the next point, that when it was signed in the 8th of April 1950, it was an historical aspect. Now the question comes, who are the people belong to the minority community? So the answer for this question is, in Pakistan, which was to be known as East Pakistan and the West Pakistan. The East Pakistan having the community which was the Bangladeshi community, means to say those who were Hindus, Buddhists, Jains or Christians. They were living in the east of Pakistan. They migrated to the West Bengal and especially in the part of India. So there were some people who were Muslims, they were living in India, they were intended to migrate to the Pakistan. To avoid this kind of disturbance and the violation of human rights as well as other kind of atrocities, these two countries signed this Nehru Pact, in which both the government decided to frame the legal framework in which the minority community in these territories were to be protected by special provision. Now just ask about, when we talk about India, in India, after commencement of the Constitution of India, there are two important articles, article number 29 and article number 30. These are the two articles which specifically protects the right of minorities. So this was the first thing, that the commitment which was taken by J.L. Nehru at the time was fulfilled by these two articles, which was specifically to deal with the rights of minorities. They were given a special right to establish the institution, they were given special rights to protect their languages, to protect other kind of rights. But when we talk about Pakistan, they were also struggling to maintain this kind of same framework. But generally it is settled position that they failed to make this kind of proper drafting by which these kind of people were protected. So after that, and India, if we talk about these kind of provisions, we have Nehru-Liaquat Pact. After that, there was a Citizenship Amendment Act of 1955. In this Citizenship Act of 1955, all those persons who came to Indian territory in that particular deadline which was specifically dealt with were given the right to citizenship. So they were guaranteed the citizenship. After that, in the year of 1971, Pakistan was parted into two parts. One that was East Pakistan, other that was West Pakistan. And this West Pakistan is to be dealt in present time, that is Bangladesh. Now, the people living in Bangladesh, the people living in Pakistan who were migrated from India, and they were Hindus, Buddhists, Jain and Parsis, they were questioned whether they are actually protected in these countries or not. So, as for commitment in India, we were giving all these kinds of safeguards to the minority in India. So, the question was related to the Pakistan. It is researched, and the question came that Pakistan failed to give that certain kind of norms and safeties, and now in present time, in the year of 2019, the Union of India has introduced a bill which was Citizenship Amendment Bill, and later is to be known as National Register for Citizenship, that is called NRC. Citizenship Amendment Act 2019 was initiated for the purpose of protecting those persons who were migrated from India to Pakistan. They were minority in these states, and they were related to Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Parsis and Christians. So now we are dealing with the current latest Amendment Act of 2019, which protects the right of minority. Remember student, this is always asked the question to all the judicial aspirant, what is the present status of the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019. So if we go to the timeline of this statement, first that was Nehru-Liaquat Pact of year of 1950. After that, Citizenship Act of 1955, then the Bangladesh and Pakistan were given two separate territories, and after that in India we introduced Citizenship Amendment Bill, which was known as CAB. In the year of 2019, this new latest Amendment Act of 2019 was enacted for the purpose of protecting Hindus, Buddhists, Jains, Christians and Parsis, not only living in Pakistan only, but also living in Afghanistan as well as Bangladesh. So it was a commitment by the Union of India that all those religious minorities which were persecuted in these three particular countries, if they come to India before 31st December 2014, they will be given the citizenship. So this was basically the Amendment Act of 2019. Now the question comes, why this Amendment Act of 2019 is protested? Remember student, we talk about Article 14 of the Constitution of India, which talks about equality of law and equal protection of law. There is allowance of reasonable classification. So the Union of India says that there is a proper reasonable classification. On that basis, these communities of certain countries are selected to be given the citizenship right. The people who are protesting says that why you are not addressing those people who are migrated from other countries and they were minority from different religion. Suppose that in the Myanmar, Rohingyas were the Muslim minority. They were atrocities, they were persecuted in this Myanmar, Nepal and Sri Lanka also, and there are some other religious minorities which are persecuted in some other countries too. So why only these three countries, Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, are chosen to be given this kind of availment? First question. Second question, why only these certain religious minorities are selected to be given this right? This was a position which is to be protested by the people. So as far as the latest statement, the matter is pending in the Supreme Court of India. Recently, Union of India, before the commencement of this general election, has has declared that we are going to introduce this Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 as long as the general election is to be completed. Now once again this question is started, whether this Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 is to be settled as a proper law as per Supreme Court of India. So we need to take what the Supreme Court says in this regard. So this was all when we talk about the citizenship provision in India, and we need to go through the historical background. Remember student, whenever we talk about the citizenship, we talk about the minority status, we talk about right of minority status, migrated people, the first question come, which was the first act which was taken into consideration in that historical event. So that is what we have taken this in this video, Nehru Liaquat movement, Nehru Liaquat Pact of 1950, which is popularly known as Delhi Pact. So we can just wait for what the Supreme Court says in the Citizenship Amendment Act of 2019 and we will go for that. Thanks for watching this video.